Hey, everybody. Very exciting news to announce today. Joanie Lindenmeyer and I are teaming up to write two books together. The next exciting announcement is that her book, Nun Better, is a bestseller on Amazon. We're so thrilled here at Two Sisters Writing and Publishing to announce that Joanie's book is a best-selling book, sharing her powerful messages with people everywhere. Joanie, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. It's still blowing me away. Still blowing me away.
Well, we're so proud of you because it's been a collaboration from the start. I coached you to write the book last summer. You rocked it. You wrote a 500-page book. Then we edited it together to boil it down to the most wonderful golden nuggets of guidance and your beautiful, amazing love story, as the title says.
Yes.
And we published it. And then you've had all these wonderful events up and
Yes.
down the Oregon coast with many more to come, and California.
Yes.
And the cool thing is people are spreading the word about this powerful, powerful book. And as a result, it's a bestseller. It's available. Yes, it's available in paperback, ebook, and hardcover. The audiobook is coming soon. And you can buy it wherever books are sold online. And now you're on the Amazon bestseller list. So we're so proud of you, Joanie. Congratulations.
Sometimes it's like I can't even breathe. It's like I just can't believe it, because that was not my intent. My intent was just to move hearts and share our story. And look where it's going, thanks to you and Catherine and the team and God. Holy moly's, God. Wow.
Yes, Joanie, that is the best segue, because I believe that when you're called to write a book, it's not just about you. It's about the spiritual power behind us that's fueling our life missions. And you feel that very strongly. And that, in fact, is what inspired you to say, let's collaborate. You want to talk about where you get that guidance from?
Oh my gosh. Where do I get that guidance from? Well, Carol has always had that one-way connection to the Lord. And I think I have it too. No, not I think, I know it. And so when Jesus tells me something, I just do it. And so that's the bottom line. And so if I'm in sync with my Lord and I'm praying and I'm happy and being the best I can be, I run into people like you who want to be the best you and other people. And it just is contagious. And that's how it happens, I guess, Elizabeth. It's that, I think you used the word synchronicity.
Yes.
One of your words.
Yep. Creative synchronicity, creative synergy also that occurs when your energy, my energy, and the creative power that we have together is so much more powerful than if it's you alone, me alone, or someone alone. That's why I absolutely love being a book coach, being a publisher, being an editor, because it just opens up this whole new universe of ideas.
Right.
So, Joanie,
and that reminds me, to get back to your question, I was sitting in the prayer corner, and then I went outside and cut some roses and did some gardening and whatever. And it was stirring in my heart for the last couple months, going, I think I need to write another book. I think I need to write another book. And then when I was outside, I was like, no, I am not going to write that book. I said, I need to team up with Elizabeth. I am all about team. And it's like, we need to do the book. And that just came from wherever it came from. And when you wanted to jump on it and you said, I've never done that before, let's go for it, I was so excited.
Yes, me too. So you and I have tremendous creative synergy together, because I believe in your mission and the way you tell stories, and you're so bubbling over with joy despite some of the challenges you've experienced, especially the loss of Carol and her health decline at the end after 40 years together. And so it's just an honor and a delight. So the cool thing here is, everybody watching right now, Joanie and I are going to come to you live every week throughout this collaborative process, and we're going to share what it's like to collaborate on a book. So
the good, bad, and the indifferent, huh?
Yeah. It's not easy. Writing a book is not easy, or everybody would do it. And believe me, as a coach, there's lots of people who just fall off. They love it, they're committed, but then all of a sudden life happens and they realize this is so hard or whatever, they just stop. And that's such a tragedy to not actually finish the book and publish it, or
Right.
finish it for yourself and your family. So Joanie and I are going to finish 2 books. So Joanie, do you want to
Yes.
talk about what the 2 books are?
Yes. In just a second, I have to have my prop.
Uh-oh,
have
of
a
course you
prop.
have a prop. Yeah.
Of course, I have a prop. And so this is a vial of chrism oil. And this chrism oil was, it made half. It's olive oil and balsam. Have you ever smelled balsam?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, beautiful. So anyways, I want to bless us, Elizabeth, before we get going. And so
Okay.
I'm going to sort of do it on me, but I'm actually doing it on you and me, because this is how this is going to happen, I think, So we're going to go in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Elizabeth and Joanie, may the Lord be with you. May the Spirit guide you toward whatever needs to happen in these books. May we praise you. May we tell the truth. May we be vulnerable. May we just put it all out there for the benefit of the readers and for us. In the Lord's name, amen.
Amen to
Woo-hoo!
that. Beautiful. I receive all of that, Joanie. That's so powerful. Oh my gosh.
It is.
Wow.
It is.
Well, I believe that as a writer, as a creative, we are tapped into whatever you're going to call this higher power: God, spirit, cosmos, universe, angels, ancestors, divine, whatever you individual viewers
Yes.
or listeners call it. We're tapped in, because a lot of times in the writing process, this is the magic. You're writing and all of a sudden stuff comes out on your keyboard, on your notepad or whatever. You don't know where it came from.
Exactly.
That is spirit, God, angels. It's this power. And when you attune to this creative energy that gets multiplied, intensified when you partner with someone in a creative collaboration, magic happens. So
it does. It does.
In fact, Joanie and I have started outlining the books. And
Yes.
the other day, Joanie wrote her outline, I wrote my outline, and I swear I just sat here and it was like this huge download for hours. I was just like typing, and that's magic, because
Yes.
it's just flowing, and that flow does not always happen. You can call it writer's block, you can call it whatever you want, but that flow is supernatural. And when
Yes.
it comes, you have to seize that power. You have
Yes.
to seize it. So together we're going to do that. I'm
Yes.
so grateful.
And when I read the outline after our discussions, when I read your outline, it's like, holy moly, I just had this joy and spirit of peace that went right through me. And then it was last night that I was able to, and I couldn't believe it. I'm normally not a night owl. I got on there and yes, I color coded my comments, my suggestions, my this, so again, we got that synergy going. And it was like, again, it, like you just said, it just flowed. It just flowed.
Right.
That's when I know that this is the right thing at the right time
Yes.
for the right people that will read it, for the right people that will read it.
Right. So that's the point. We're merging our creativity and messages for people who really, really need it. So that's a perfect segue into what are we doing? Do you want to share? We don't have to say the titles or anything yet, but
oh no, that's got to be suspense. I think that's got to lead up to that.
Okay, cool.
How about you go first and I'll jump in?
Okay. Well, the first book is sort of a sequence to Nun Better. This is Joanie's memoir. It's her story, and it's very inspiring. It's very fun to read. You'll laugh, you'll cry, tears of joy, tears of sadness. The next book is more like guidance on how to be like this, which Joanie so beautifully exemplifies. And if you've watched the past 6 weeks of interviews every Friday, Joanie and I have explored various topics that relate to the book. And so they include things like how to come out and live in joy and freedom as an LGBTQ person. And so we are going to just dive deep into these topics in this next book that serves as sort of a guidebook, not only for people who are LGBTQ, but also for allies, which is extremely important.
Yes.
because no matter what your endeavor, you need allies to help uplift and make change. And
Yes.
because the LGBTQ community is so under siege right now with more than 100 pieces of legislation across the country, violent attacks with gunfire, sadly, that have happened in recent years, school boards banning books, banning any content relating to LGBTQ people, and the list goes on, sadly. So this book is more important than ever to help people come out, be free, live in love as they truly desire.
Yes. And back in the day, I say back in the day, it hasn't even been a year since None Better and I started coaching. You asked me to fill out a paper that talked about why I'm writing this book and what's a summary sentence. Can I read that to
Yes,
you and to
please.
everybody?
Absolutely.
Okay. And so it goes like this. Book one, and we don't quite have the name of the book yet, or we think we do, but you're going to hear about that later, everybody.
Right.
So it's like, why am I writing this book with Elizabeth Ann Atkins? I'm writing this book to be a role model as a lesbian woman for other LGBTQ plus people. May our, not just mine, may our writings of joys, peace, and understanding inspire, encourage, and celebrate you. To advocates and to allies, I encourage you to stand tall with us and to continue to stand tall with us in support and tenderness. As one family, read and discover the joy, the love, the healing, and the forgiveness, just as Elizabeth and I have done in our life.
Ooh,
Oh,
beautiful.
pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yep.
Oh
And then
my
the
God.
summary sentence. Read, search your heart, be thankful, cry, laugh, ponder, forgive, and heal. Let's celebrate love, God's gift to each of us, because you are beautiful as an LGBTQ person and an advocate. Walk with us. Let's be open, honest, and truthful, and let's have fun in this book.
Yes, very fun, very fun. Covering some serious topics, but having fun with it.
Yes.
Love
Yes.
that. Love that. And you did that in this book as well. You
Yes.
really did. Because it's serious. When you and Carol met, it was the early 80s, and that was a time when the HIV/AIDS crisis was happening, and there was a lot of hostility and violence toward LGBTQ people. Gay marriage and all the freedoms of today were like a distant future fantasy that, you know, so yeah, beautiful, Joanie, beautiful. So excited. So let's
Yes.
talk about,
Go ahead.
no, you please, let's stay.
I was just going to say, and what an invite for everybody by doing these weekly podcasts, that you'll be aware of what we're doing and how we're doing it. And so I know you and I have had discussions about having other people write some things in it and some little testimonials and this and that. And we have so many ideas going through our head, everybody. And if you have ideas or you're thinking of something, I would love to have your Facebook suggestions. Send them to me. Send me your questions. Send me going, hey, write about this, Joanie, Elizabeth, write about this. I think that would just add to our book by hearing and communicating with you through these podcasts. Is that okay, Elizabeth?
Oh, I love that. Yeah. And in fact, here on YouTube, people can put comments. So please drop a comment here, write a comment, ask a question. You can also contact Joanie on Facebook, Joanie Lindenmeyer on Facebook, and please go to twosisterswriting.com. There's a page about her current book, Nun Better, and you can learn more about her as well as her events coming up. And so, yeah, please just drop a comment right here on YouTube, and that will enable us to communicate with you and answer the questions in the next interview. So that'll be awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, great point. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. So let's talk about the next book. It's really, again, echoes the themes of Nun Better, because you were a Catholic nun, fell in love with another Catholic nun, romance, sex, passion, physical, anything was strictly prohibited due to your vow of celibacy. And so you had to make some decisions about your religion and the rules you were following and the future life you wanted to have with your future wife. And so many people struggle with religion in the context of being LGBTQ, but many people in general struggle with religion and how it's oppressed them, hurt them, traumatized them. alienated them. So this next book is for everybody, and it will include LGBTQ people, but this next book is for everybody on how to heal from that disconnect with religion.
Right. And in that process of actually connecting it, in that healing, you can connect the religion and the I'm just going to be blunt here, the religion and the gay stuff. Yes, you can be a holy person and be gay. You can be an advocate and a holy person and gay. And that's such a good connection. And I think, I know, here I go back to those hands. We've even talked about, what are we going to put on the book cover? We don't know yet, but oh boy, we have some ideas floating around. But that connection, not disconnect, but to connect. And maybe, Elizabeth, maybe through our role modeling of how we're collaborating this, people will even learn how to connect and communicate and listen and be together on things.
I love that. I love the whole role model idea, because a lot of people don't have a role model. They're just stuck or scared or silent, or they don't know what to do, who to turn to, and a trusted role model.
Yeah.
And so you bring to the table your experience as a former nun who trailblazed a whole new life. There was no example for you to follow. And
no, there wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, and I look at your life too, in terms of what you have done with your healing and your body, your temple, how you just take care of that, and you're fit and you're strong. And will that be added to the book? We need to put that part in there, and how you eat so healthfully, much better than I. Even my birthday the other day, I started off with my special donut, and I thought, oh boy, but you know what? I had to do it. I just had to do it for my birthday to have that special donut. But on the flip side of that is to take care of your body, take care of your mind, take care of your heart.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I just became a certified fitness trainer.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And I'll soon be certified in health, nutrition, and online training. So I will be merging all of those things to help people, because our bodies are a temple. Our bodies are a temple, and we need to treat it as it's sacred.
Cool. So maybe on each of these weekly podcasts, you can do a 1-minute little health thing or exercise thing for us. I think that'd be awesome.
Oh, okay. Some kind of health tip.
Yeah.
Okay, that relates to the topics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or a hands-on activity. It's like, okay, lift your arms or whatever you're gonna do.
I love it. Okay, that sounds really fun. All right, Joanie. So what else would you like to say about book 2?
Oh, what do I say about book 2? I think you said it, Elizabeth. We're going to connect with LGBTQ advocates, allies, and whether you call it church, religion, God, or higher power, we're going to make those connections. And we'll do that through stories, and we're going to do that through some serious stuff, and we'll do that through some thrilling things and with other people. That's sort of like my summary. And I'm excited about that. Really excited about it.
Oh, good. Excellent. Me too. I think it's amazing, Joanie. I'm so honored and grateful that we can collaborate like this and just create 2 powerful, powerful books for people that will help them heal, live openly, love the way they want, and feel confident about it, feel courageous about it, as you've done in your book, the best-selling Nun Better by Joanie Lindenmeyer. So excited.
Well, and the other thing I like about our book we're going to do, Elizabeth, we have a date. Do you want to share when the date will be that we're hoping to complete it by?
You can do that, please.
Okay, we talked about June of 2024 to have both books done, and that would be in time for Pride, which would be phenomenal, and so that would just be absolutely awesome to have it done by then. And it takes time to write it. And I had another thought there, but it went away. Oh, well, brain fart.
No, Pride 2024, June 2024. That's perfect. That gives us plenty of time. We're going to get it right, not rushed, and it's going to be phenomenal. Yeah. Well, Joanie, I can't wait. Yes. And all of you stay tuned every Friday. Probably will announce, but right now it looks like every Friday we're going to be doing these interviews and talking about the collaboration of 2 books that we're going to do over the coming year.
Oh, that's what I was going to say.
What?
I was mentioning this to somebody the other day, how excited I was to be working with you. And I said, it's like It's like me being and playing basketball with Steph Curry. Elizabeth is such a literary genius and a professional. And it's like
Wow.
playing basketball with Steph Curry. It's
Oh,
like,
that's
you
so
guys out
beautiful.
there, this is incredible. What an honor
Oh,
it is for me to hang with the real pro, Elizabeth, who's written, I
oh,
don't know how many books. You keep telling me how many people you've helped, but I tell you, it's like playing basketball with Steph Curry. It's like every time I talk to
oh,
Elizabeth, there's a shot, 3-pointer, score, score,
oh.
score.
That is so sweet, Joanie. Thank you so.
It's true.
What a great way to say that. And I'm so honored to be compared to Steph Curry.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right. Okay, everybody. I hope you're as excited as we are about this collaboration and our openness to share with you all that we're going to do and what the process is like. So if you're thinking about writing a book or if you have a story to share, you're going to get an insider's look at what it involves. It's hard work, but it's fun. And the result is you create something out of these ideas in our heads into something physical in the world, and the heart and the soul into a physical thing in the world that's out there inspiring people now as a bestseller. So thrilled to announce this and thrilled to partner with Joanie Lindenmeyer to create these amazing books and share these powerful messages with all of you. So stay tuned. And again, please drop some comments if you have any questions you'd like us to address about the book writing process. So we will see you soon. And please visit twosisterswriting.com, visit Joanie on her Facebook page, and again, drop a comment. So Joanie, do you have any closing remarks about our collaboration?
So excited.
Yes, so am I. I'm super excited. Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for this. You're welcome. Let's make some magic happen and stay tuned, everybody.
Bye. Love you. Have